Happy Friday night, everyone. Yes, Friday, not Saturday. How weird is that? Little change of pace. It was actually kind of because of something that ended up not happening. What's cracking, everybody? My name's Christopher. I'm your break host and resident wax crapper. Yeah, resident wax crapper. You can find us on Twitter at facebook.com/crackandwax and on Twitter at crackandwax. As soon as that little graphic pops up, here it comes. Twitter at crackandwax and facebook.com/crackandwax, as well as crackandwax.com. Today, it's Friday, April 26th. We've got a little quick break that we're doing. It's 7 p.m. Central Time. If you're here watching us on YouTube, please do us a favor. Give a little thumbs up. That helps us with our analytics. If you're watching the replay, please vote in the poll at the top. Let us know what you thought of this break. And as always, comment below. Let us know what you thought the hit of the break was. Of course, you'll need to watch the rest of the break to figure that one out. But today's going to be a real quick one, as I mentioned. Kind of shifting gears a little bit because I was trying to plan around a mother-in-law visit that never materialized. That was actually supposed to happen originally a couple weeks ago. Didn't happen. Was going to happen this weekend. So I thought, let's just do this tonight so that I can actually spend some time with my mother-in-law. But that didn't materialize. But we kept it Friday night anyway. What the heck? We'll give it a shot. See how it feels. So tonight, just doing 4 quick breaks. We've got few boxes of Inception, a couple boxes of Donruss, 1 box of Prism Football, and we're also trying to raise a little bit more money for Prevent Child Abuse America. That's the charity for this month. We are trying to raise a total of $500. We're already at $300 for the month. If for some reason we have enough people in the room and they want to help donate some more money, I just posted a link in the chat room. Streamlabs.com/crackandwax. If you want to donate whatever you want there. That'll all go towards the charity. If we happen to hit $500 by the end of the break, that's not $500 for the night, but $500 total. That means we need $200 more as of right now. Someone will be getting a nice surprise, and that'll be another one of these gems here. Now, Dame Debbie, who's in the chat room, let me pull up the chat room just so we can say hello to everybody as soon as I can find my chat room. There we go. What's going on, everybody? Jim Bay, how's it going? Mr. Gander, Debbie. Now, as Dame Debbie knows, these can be pretty awesome. Last time we gave one of these away, she ended up winning a Juan Soto authentic autographed baseball. So who knows what the heck's going to be in here? It could be something just as huge as that Juan Soto. Just don't know. But someone will end up with that, whatever's in there, if we end up with a total of $500 raised by the end of the break. So, what's on tap? First, we're going to be doing our Inception Dual Box, pick your division. After that, we've got an Inception Dual Box tiered triple random team. Then our Donruss Dual Box triple team hybrid. And finally, 1 box of Prism Football 4-team hybrid. All right, folks. Well, if you're also watching us from Periscope or Breakers or Twitch, how you doing, folks? Good to see you. We're here, we're live, it's Friday night, it's weird, this is really weird, and we're going to be chatting beer if anyone in the chat room wants to chat about beer. But first of all, let's get into our dual box, pick your division, Inception. Let's get that team board up because our divisions have already been figured out. We don't really need to do anything with dice. That's all figured out for us. But I do need to find my correct break page. There we go. All right, so 2 boxes of Inception. Very fun product. This is going to be real quick because there's only 7 cards per box. You're going to be finding 1 autograph or autograph relic card in each box. So we're going to have a total of 2 hits in this one. So let me just put up the chat room here. This is a news flash for our breakers. So Debbie just said, it's like you're trying to depress the pregnant gal who can't enjoy a beer. Debbie, who's the pregnant gal? So for those folks who don't know, our very own Dame Debbie is expecting. 31 weeks today. Wow, that is, you know, you already know we've said congratulations, but let's say congratulations live on air. Debbie, that's pretty cool. And I think that's the very first official Crack and Wax baby. Not that it's my baby, but Andrew, it's not my baby. All right, well, let's move on with our division break. Congrats, Debbie. We are very excited and happy for you. Box number 1. We're going to start with a Garrett Cole green. Trevor Richards, purple, 130-150. Kristen Stewart. Rowdy Tellez. Trey Turner. Nolan Arenado. And then our hit. Steven Duggar, 195/225 rookie autograph. For the Giants going to the NL West. That's Grizz. Grabbing hit number 1 of 2 out of our Inception dual box Pick Your Division. Box number 2. Jose Ramirez green. Jose Altuve orange, 38/50. Ah, we have a redemption. All right, so you know what that means, folks. It's time to call your shot. Oh, this is going to be fun. See, and I didn't even mess this one up this time. That's awesome. This is a game for the folks that are in the chat room. First person to correctly guess wins a random prize. You must be in the YouTube chat room to play. You also must have an account at crackandwax.com. And let's take those guesses right now. What's the redemption gonna be? It's 7:09 p.m. our time. Let's put up the clock. We'll give you till 7:11 p.m. our time to make those guesses. Put up the chat room so we can all see who's guessing what. Debbie says mystery player B. Mr. Ginter says Ohtani. Josh says Vlad. Which one? That's an honest question now. See, I threw everyone off with this Friday night break. That's why I was trying to really hammer it home. But if people aren't used to watching Crack and Wax on Friday nights, it's not going to have a ton of turnout like we normally do on Saturdays. That's been our home. Of course, other people are breaking on Friday nights too, such as our boys Buck City Breaks. They had suggested that give them a call tonight during the break. We might do that. Well, I think we're just going to end up with the 3 guesses here. So if anyone else wants to make a guess, it is now 7:11 p.m. I'm about to close those guesses. All right, that'll do it. Guesses are closed. Pull down the chat room. Let's finish So Jose Altuve, 38/50. Aaron Judge, Jeff McNeil, Eugenio Suarez, Freddie Freeman, and behind Mr. Freeman, redemption card is, congratulations, you are due to receive a base rookie and emerging star autograph, magenta parallel of Reese McGuire. So nobody guessed Reese McGuire. And now I have to put on my Google hat and look up Reese McGuire just so I don't mess up. Looks like he is with the Blue Jays. So if that is the case, then of course he will be going to the AL East, which means, Mr. Ginter, you've got yourself a hit. And of course, I'll double check with the checklist just to make absolutely sure that it definitely is Blue Jays. But from what I just saw, this should be yours, sir. Congratulations, though there is no prize for the Call Your Shot redemption game. All right, folks, that was break number 1 tonight. Break number 2 is going to be another dual box, but before we get to that, I'm just going to reset real quick. Not going to take too long. And we'll be with you in just a moment. Going to pull down the team board and put up break grid. And we'll be back in just a second. All right, that didn't take too long. Let's move along to our Inception Dual Box tiered triple random team break. So another 2 boxes of Inception, except this time we're going to be randomizing teams 3 times. And I predetermined the tiers before we went into this, so no one got to pick any specific teams, but we are going to quickly randomize all 3 tiers to see what everybody ends up with. So let's decide how many times we're going to randomize. We're just going to do 1 roll. We're going to use 2 dice. And we are going to randomize 2 times. Well, that's going to be fast. So we'll roll the snake eyes. So everything's going to be randomized 2 times. Grab our teams from the first tier. It's the upper tier. Randomize those twice. Goes back to there. Oh, what did I do? What did I do? I didn't grab them all, but the Yankees were in the right spot anyway, so it didn't matter. Same thing for the upper tier. Once and twice. Right, so this is the upper tier. In the upper tier, we've got Dame Debbie with the Astros and Cardinals, Grizz with the Braves and Brewers, Mr. Ginter with the Blue Jays, Jonathan F. with the Angels and Rays, Sin City Ricky with the Phillies and Yankees, Waxtopia with the Giants. All right, time to do the second tier. That's the mid-tier. There. That. Once and twice. All right, mid-tier assignments are as follows. We've got Dame Debbie with the Mets and A's, Grizz with the Nationals and Pirates, Mr. Ginter with the Red Sox, Jonathan F. with the Mariners and Royals, Sin City Ricky with the White Sox and Indians, Waxtopia with the Cubs. Lower tier. I am very glad that we rolled a 2 on this one. Once and twice. Once and twice. And lower tier assignments as follows. Dame Debbie with the Tigers and Marlins, Grizz with the Orioles and Rangers, Mr. Ginter with the Dodgers, Jonathan F. with the Reds and Twins, Sin City Ricky with the Padres and D-backs, and Waxtopia with the Rockies. Now I'm going to make the full team board for everyone to see, and then we will do trades after that. If you want to just give me one moment. Pull that down, pull the chat room up so you folks can chat amongst yourselves. All right, folks. So the full assignments are as follows. Dame Debbie with the Astros, Cardinals, Mets, A's, Marlins, and Tigers. Grizz with the Braves, Brewers, Nationals, Pirates, Orioles, and Rangers. Mr. Ginter with the Blue Jays, Red Sox, and Dodgers. Jonathan F. with the Angels, Rays, Mariners, Royals, Reds, and Twins. Sin City Ricky with the Phillies, Yankees, White Sox, Indians, D-backs, and Padres. Waxtopia with the rest with the Giants, Cubs, and Rockies. All right, it is 7:20 our time. We will give you till 7:22 our time to make any trades that you might want to make, and have at it. don't think any trades are going to happen. In fact, I think all of my chatters disappeared. But that's okay. We still have a break to run. We're going to run this break. We're going to have a good time. And after this, we're going to start talking about beer that Debbie can't drink. Yeah, I know. See, Ricky is a breaker too, and I'm sure he's breaking right now himself. So that's awesome that he's in this break. But it's too bad he's not here to make some trades. But I'm not sure if he would let go of the Yankees. Probably not even the Phillies. All right, it is 7:22. We are going to close those trades down. All right, that will make the fancy team board. And then we will crack that wax, shall we? All right. All right, here we go. Now, the fun part about this whole thing is that doing this part takes a heck of a lot longer than the actual break part is going to take. So why don't we just get to it? Box number 1. Since we're not using the clock, we'll take that down. Red one, which means I would think it's going to be pretty low numbered. We're going to start with Carlos Correa green. It's pink. Never mind. 22 of 99. Ozzie Albies. Still not a bad one. Still not bad. Steven Duggar. Justin Verlander. Jake Bowers. Daniel Ponce de Leon. And behind that, hit number 1 is... Whoa! 9 of 75, Ronald Acuna Jr. Pinstripe Auto. Yeah, now that is nice. Braves going to Grizz. That has hit of the night potential written all over it. All right, box number 2. Let's see you beat that. Francisco Lindor green. Pink Giancarlo Stanton, 50 of 99. Andrew Benintendi, Josh James, Colby Allard, Max Scherzer in the final hit of our final box of Inception. We don't have any more. This is it. This does it. Ozzie Albies, are you kidding me? Whoa. There you go, Grizz. 37 of 99. Boy, you can't do much better than that if you're going to end up with the Braves in this break. Jeez. Well, we'll throw that up on the... probably have to throw that up on the hit of the night poll, but I'm sure Acuna will win out on that one. But dang, Grizz with the sweep. Congrats, sir. All right, well, that does it for the Inception triple tier. That does it for Inception, probably, for the year, unless I end up buying another case or two later down the line. But that's all I've got on me. Up next is the Donruss Dual Box Hybrid. Again, if you want to help us raise a little bit more money for Prevent Child Abuse America, go ahead and... well, I can't put that in there right now because I don't have that selected, but I'll just verbalize it to you. Head on over to streamlabs.com/crackandwax, and any amount that you donate will go directly to them. And if we happen to make the total of $500 for the month, we are currently sitting at $300, but if we happen to hit that $500 mark, someone will end up with an autographed baseball. And I know Debbie can tell you all about how awesome these could potentially be. All right, folks, we're going to take a little break, get this sorted, and we will be right back with Donruss. See you in just a second. All right, folks, we are back, and we are about to hit up Donruss. And I got to tell you, I'm honestly kind of surprised that Donruss is selling. But hey, that's just me. I maybe I'm being a jerk about Donruss. Maybe this... I was really surprised when I posted it that it went as fast as it did, but it definitely has a market. People like Donruss, apparently, that I didn't consider, and here we are, busting more Donruss. But before we get to that, I do want to mention a little bit about the schedule. I was going through future breaks that we're going to end up doing in May, and I know I sent out an email about that. Now, the same products are going to be done, but a couple of changes. So I was going to do a couple of cases of Tier 1, And I ended up only getting one case. So we're just going to do the one case of Tier 1. That kind of surprised me. I thought we were going to get more, but so we're just going to do one case. The other thing about Tier 1 is that the release date flip-flopped with Big League. And I thought we were going to be doing Big League before Tier 1. They flip-flopped. So Tier 1 is actually going to be the first thing that we do in May. That'll probably be the first or second week of May. And then Big League after that, we're going to be doing, let's see, Prism. I ordered a case of Prism Baseball. I wasn't expecting to do that, but I figured if Donruss is selling so well, I might as well do Prism Baseball. It's the return of Prism Baseball. They're going to be configured more like Prism Football is, and I think that's pretty awesome. Sorry, Crone just homered, and it's 3-0 Twins. Sorry, Jason. DZ, the break isn't too bad. We just pulled pretty big back-to-back hits for Grizzly. Acuna, patch auto, and then an Albies patch auto, both for Grizz. So, not bad. But in any case, we're also going to be doing Definitive Collection. That's going to be our first time doing Definitive Collection. Probably going to do that as a hit draft. And I'm going to make it a live hit draft, I think. So you would have to be in the chat room when we do the break to make your draft picks. Or else you can just defer to my personal draft picks for you. So that's what's coming up in May. And of course, down the road, we've got our Allen Gitter charity case break. We are starting to collect some donations for that charity prize pack. However, we're trying to decide still how to run that, since someone informed us last week that PayPal might not be very happy with the way that we have run the charity prize pack in the past. And I definitely don't want that. So we still want to do we want to be able to do the amazing things that we've done in the past with Allen Gitter and do that again this year. But we might have to take some different paths to get there, so bear with me. We're going to get there. Folks, we are on Donruss now. This is a dual box triple team hybrid. That means, unlike the last break where it's not tiered triple random, our Wax Crackers were able to pick one team of their choice per spot. And now, after that, we're going to be randomizing 2 teams per spot. First thing we want to figure out, though, is how many times are we randomizing everything? Got 3 dice in here this time. And we're doing 10 times a 4, a 1, and a 5. Now to make sure I've got the proper screens loaded. Find my Donruss sheet. There we go. So these are the remaining teams. These are the teams that were not picked. We're going to randomize that list 10 times. We will drop that into our team assignment board. Get rid of that last row that sometimes likes to populate there. Our 10 Wax Crackers will now be randomized 10 times. And this will be to decide the middle 10 teams, so that's 11 through 20. Now I'll take the back 10, that's 21 through 30. Last row just keeps wanting to be part of the party. Take our original 10 Wax Crackers and we will do one last round of randomization All right, team assignments for the Don Russ Dual Box Triple Team Hybrid are as follows. Dame Debbie, you've got the Phillies, White Sox, Giants, Red Sox, Marlins, and Rays. Dan B with the Twins, Astros, and Cardinals. Grizz with the Yankees, D-backs, Blue Jays. Mr. Ginter with the Nationals, Mets, and A's. Jim K with the Tigers, Reds, and Mariners. Mad Glav Smoltz with the Braves, Cubs, and Padres. Nana with the Dodgers, Pirates, and Brewers. And PR Nuts, that's Scott. You got the Angels, Indians, Rangers, Orioles, Rockies, and Royals. All right, folks, it is... Pull up the chat room, pull up the clock. It is 7:37 p.m. our time. We will give you until 7:39 our time to make any trades that you may want to make. And go! Now, I said I wanted to chat beer, and this is true. I don't have a ton of people in the room, but while I've got you here, I decided that today was such a nice day that I was going to go get myself a 6-pack of Liney's Summer Shandy. It's basically a lemonade beer. It's gorgeous outside. This is like a spring beer. It's more of a summer beer, but to me, I don't know. This just really hit the spot today. I made these massive, I'll never do it again, but massive half-pound patty burgers. 2 of them. I only ate one. I thought I was going to eat the whole thing. Terribly. But yeah, this is my kind of brew. So as you folks are contemplating your trades, what kind of beer really kind of gets you in the mood for summer? Kind of get you started off with the baseball season. I know for me, Summer Shandy, Honey Vice, Blue Moon, those types of beer. Where's it? Beers. Well, just not enough folks to get trades going, and that's just fine by us. It is 7:39. We're going to close up those trades. Root beer, that's a good one. Yeah, actually, that. All right, trades are closed, and we will get the team board all squared away. A&W, nice. Alright, team board should be ready to go. There it is. Alright. I think it's about ready. It's about time to crack that wax. Not a beer drinker. Well, you know what? I wasn't a beer drinker, up until about maybe 5 years ago, I would say. Now, Debbie just said, fan of the orange shandy. I don't know if I've tried the orange shandy. Have I tried that? Bought a case just before the whole pregnancy. It remains an untouched case. Well, you have something to look forward to, I guess. All right, box number 1. So we've got, of course, 8 cards per pack, 24 packs per box, 3 autographs or memorabilia cards. There is a chance. This is out of that same case. There could be some dings up in the corners. That's just a problem that Don Russ had this year. That's why I kind of gave them a hard time about it. So if we happen to see dinged cards, it's usually up in the top right corner of the first 2 or 3 cards in packs. Hasn't happened with each box. It has not happened with each pack either, but let's see. I things not looking good so far for Tyreek Hill of the Chiefs. Yeah. Ronald Robinson, you're late, but you're here. That's all right. Fashionably late. I don't know, like I said, I kind of caught everyone off guard. We don't do Friday night breaks, so you are forgiven. This Donruss one won't be nearly as fast as the Inception anyway, so it looks like we've got clean cards out of this pack so far. Now, I'm not going to do a ton of flipping around, but we do have a Mother's Day Andrew Heaney 10 of 25 right out of the gate, so that's cool. Well, the Prism hasn't happened yet, so you are on time. The Prism will be the last thing that we do. And that's actually up next after this one. Jose Altuve. 629 of 999. Sorry. Do that all the time. $99 of 66. There's a nickname of Kluber. Mr. PR Nuts. How you doing, sir? See, just as soon as I start talking about beer, everyone shows up. All right, we've got our first hit, and it's an autograph. It's blue, 70 of 99, Signature Series, Kevin Newman for the Pirates. Pirates are going to Nana. Now, we haven't seen that name pop up in the team board for a while. Nana, congrats. Welcome back. One margarita down already, huh? I'm on my second beer. Sorry, I'm just chatting with Chris from BCB. I might actually give him a buzz. Let's see, what was in the chat room just now? Doing a ticket drawing tonight? No, so the free box break would be probably the next break we do, so not this one. No, I could give him a buzz, but I don't have his number. No, from Buck City. Did I say Top Shelf? I must have Top Shelf in the brain if I said Top Shelf. Buck City. Chris from Buck City. We've had this discussion before. There are just an absurd amount of Chris's in the hobby. It's just so... Me, Buck City, Top Shelf, Chris Olds, Chris from Blowout. I mean, there are way more than that. There's Popeye. His name is Chris, I believe. No, I probably did say it. It's been known to happen. So I know no one's asked it, but I know everyone's thinking it. Where the hell is LQ? LQ is in the house, and I heard something about maybe she might be making me a pan of chocolate chip cookies. I mean, I'm not going to be mad if she did. Mike Trout, 26 of 99, Dominators. Yep, so that one, that'll be next month. So the tickets that are received in a month, so like in the month of April, the free box break for those tickets are done in the next month. That gives me a chance to make sure everyone gets tickets for the full month, and then the following month we'll do the free box break. And actually, the free box break, I think we're going to be able to apply $275 to that next one, which is awesome. All right, we got another hit. Tuck that back there. And our second hit behind Paul Goldschmidt is Nick Castellanos for the Tigers. Tigers are going to Jim K. I have the chat room up because I thought I saw something come up, but it's not posting. Let me see. Next, when you have a chance, can you put the teams back up as I missed it? Oh, yeah. We'll do that. There you go. I'll just leave it up for you for a second. And our third hit of the box should be the last one of this box. Yeah, the cards are looking pretty clean. There's Juan Joe, which is a nickname for Juan Soto. And the hit is Rafael Devers, Red Sox, for Dame Debbie. And the rest should be cool inserts and nicknames and things like that. All right, I'm going to pull that team board down if you don't mind. There's always the possibility that there's an extra hit in here, but I haven't seen that happen with Donruss this year, so no promises. So Debbie, you said you have tried the orange shandy, or you bought it meaning to try it and then didn't get to because you got knocked out. Mr. Schultz, you actually did miss a couple of big ones out of Inception. We pulled back-to-back Acuna patch auto and Albies patch auto. Both going to the same person. Hosmer. 21 of 244. Yeah, that was a good break for one person. Hey, you know what? We actually did 84 Donruss last year, so you can't put it past me. I might actually do an 85 Donruss. And we did pull, I think we pulled the Mattingly actually out of that. Buster Posey franchise features. Yeah, I got to do an old school break again. That was fun, that one that Waxtopia put together for us. Last month, I think it was. Maybe it was the month before. Jacob deGrom is backwards. No apparent reason other than it's a 43 of 55, so fairly low numbered. Anthony Rizzo. Don't sleep on the CW old school break. No, don't, because actually we haven't had a bad one yet. David, how you doing, sir? Hey, no worries, man. No worries. This whole Friday night thing is it's new for me too, so no worries. Cedric Mullins. However, should there come a time that Crack and Wax is a full-time gig, we may have to start doing Friday night breaks. So this could end up being a glimpse into the future. American Pride, Bryson Stott. Now, I was mentioning products that I had that we're expecting in May. I also did end up buying a case of Luminance football, 2019 Luminance football. So we are still going to do football. This is tonight's Prism box is not the last of it. Austin Meadows is a Father's Day, 35 of 49 for the Rays, whom you should never sleep on. Yeah, man, that whole thing with, yeah. So Scott says, so the Chiefs need another wide receiver. Yeah. that's, I think a little of that, maybe not on the nose, but kind of, sort of, in a roundabout way. There's a Showtime nickname. Ties in with Prevent Child Abuse America. And that's the charity that we're donating to this month. So, as I had mentioned, and in fact, I will drop the link in the YouTube chat room real quickly here. So if you folks want to make any donations to Prevent Child Abuse America, you can do so at the link that I'm sending out in the YouTube chat room right now. And if we happen to end up at the $500 mark, and we are at $300 right now, but if we end up at the $500 mark, someone's going to end up with that signed baseball, and Debbie can tell you all about the one that she won from us last time we did that. Hey, well, what do you know? A bonus hit. There's a bonus hit back here. How about that? Penultimate pack mojo. That was the penultimate pack of this first box. I'll be damned. It actually happened. What's it going to be? It's going to be Freddie Freeman. Bonus hit for the Braves. All right, Mad Glass Smoltz. Now that I think of it, yeah, I think maybe we did pull an extra hit out of the last few Donald's breaks that we did. Well, overperforming on the promised hits, at least. That's on average that they say on the box. 3 autographs or memorabilia cards per box on average. So we're beating the average so far. Final pack of the first box. Poochie, Aaron Judge, 4th of July, and that does it for box number 1. It's bad. New evidence out tonight says his fiance may have been disabilities with this. That's a heavy subject, and coming from a guy who grew up around that kind of stuff, I can speak from experience that sort of thing needs to stop. There's no place for it. And if you're the type of person whose natural reaction, and that's important to realize the difference between a reaction and response. Response is what means you thought it out. It's well thought out. Reaction means you didn't think, you just did. But that kind of reaction, if you're the type of person that has that kind of reaction, then there is room to learn, there's room to improve, there's room to be a better person. And if you're in the spotlight, like Mr. Hill, you are somebody's, there's a Yelich nickname, people look up to you. You're somebody's hero. That's not really the kind of hero you should be. That's just my opinion. Again, I'm speaking as a guy that grew up around that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I don't know. It's really tough. Shohei Ohtani, 5 of 149. Homers on first. Oh, homers in first. Home at bat. That would be a hell of a thing to do. Homers on first. So, it's at first base and hitting home runs from there as well. Well, no, it's okay that you bring the topic up because, I mean, that just happens to be the charity that we're doing this month anyway, so might as well talk about it since that's who we're supporting. Heimer Candelario. And I know the charity is child abuse, prevent child abuse, but domestic abuse at all is something that, it just needs to end. And how do you get someone to not be that way if they already think they're doing the right thing? Ryan Tellez, artist proof. Cool. That is low numbered. 3 of 10. That is short printed. Blue Jays. Going to Grizz. Well, I don't want to sit here on my high horse and preach on people who do those things. But I will say one last thing. If you are a person that does something like that, please get yourself some help. Please know that hurting other people is not the right thing to do, whether you are only reacting or if you are premeditated and like thinking about doing it and doing it on purpose. So that's all I'm going to say about that. Let's move along. Jose Altuve, 845 of 999. So much drama here tonight. You didn't offend me. I'm not sure. I mean, unless you're saying that abuse is right, I don't think you offended anybody. We have an autograph. Gold, 6 of 10. Ryan Borucki for the Blue Jays. Of course, we know that's going to Grizz. Grizz is having himself a good night tonight. Dang, dude. Have yourself a night, Grizz. That is chat room absentee mojo. Excelente. All right. And we got another hit. Put that back there. All right, behind Trevor Richards, our hit is Christian Yelich for the Brewers. Not bad at all. Brewers tonight going to Nana. Nana picking up a second hit. That's a good one. You make a good point there, Debbie. Let's fill up the chat room and see what we'll go here. Yeah. And that's the thing. People can be a lot more accepting and understanding of that. And this is just from my point of view, with celebrities and pro athletes. And I think, and this is my theory, I think the reason for that is because they're not connected to it. They're not directly connected to it. You can cheer them on, and I think a lot of people, unfortunately, in this day and age, there are people out there who just assume that the reported victim is lying. Oh, they're just out for money. Oh, they're just. But then when it gets proven, now let's look at Twins, the Miguel Sano thing, and trust me, I think of that all the time. That has not gone away. Twins fans would love nothing more for him than for him to come back and produce for the Twins. And on a baseball level, a purely baseball level, sure, that's fine. But I want the dude, if he's going to play for the Twins, there's a Juan Soto, not Father's Day, it's Independence Day. If he's going to play for my team, or any team, or be a member of society, I think the dude needs to take a step back, take a look at what happened, and needs to do some more. Absolutely needs to do some more. Trey Turner, 26 of 43. And here I said I was going to get off my high horse, but does everyone in the chat room know about the Miguel Sano thing from not this last Christmas, but the Christmas before? There's a Father's Day. Salvador Perez, 31 of 49. Elite Series, Francisco Lindor, 37 of 249. Well, if you folks don't know the Sano thing, then maybe it didn't make it out of the Twin Cities. I thought it was a bigger deal. Zach Hess, Collegiate National Team, American Pride, that's 164 of 349. What's the next good baseball product coming out? Tier 1. That's the next good one. In fact, it's sold out on Blowout, I can tell you that. Big League is after that. That's a good one. That was so fun last year. I ordered some more of that for this year. Yeah, May is looking real good for releases, actually. Sally Perez, 296 of 381. CW Limited Edition Series 1. Hey, I keep threatening to do that, the mega case break of Series 1, where we do like, I don't know, like 4 cases, and everyone gets a full team set, plus all of their extra team cards from each case, so that'd be all the hits, inserts, short prints, and all that good stuff. Okay, the hit out of this pack behind Blake Snell is Austin Hayes for the Orioles. Orioles going to PR Nuts. Scott, getting that chat room mojo. Obviously, I'm very much looking forward to Tier 1 because that's the home of the Bat Knob, and that's one of my Breaker bucket list items. As you are all aware, I've yet to pull a Superfractor. I have no idea how I have not pulled a Superfractor is beyond me. We've got a pretty decent hit back here. I don't know who it is yet, but it looks like it's going to be pretty decent. A Bat Knob is another one that we haven't pulled yet. So Tier 1's going to be fun. All right, behind Mike Moustakas, next hit is Luis Robert, rated prospect, jersey for the White Sox. That is not bad. I thought for a second it was Eloy, but this also is not bad. White Sox going to Dame Debbie. Not bad at all. Yeah, thankfully, all these cards are looking clean. So the dings were just relegated to that first part of the case that we did weeks and weeks ago. It is, I mean, I'm downstairs. I do have a little bit of a sniffle down here, and I am trying to keep it to myself. Noah Arenado, 862 of 999. I also have allergies, is the other. This time of year in fall is just horrendous for me. I have every kind of allergy you can think of except for food and drugs. So like, I'm allergic to our cats. I'm allergic to everything that grows outside. Other than that, I'm just fine. Look at the screen so I can see where the cards are. All right, final pack of this break. And then we will do a little hit recap, and then we'll reset, and we will do that Prism football break, and then after that, we will call it a night. All right, what do we have? Jose Barrios, Ahmed Rosario, 4th of July. All right, that does it. Let's do that hit recap. A couple of decent cards out of there. Remember correctly, we did pull 7 instead of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we got 8. So 3 relics and 2 autos. So 1 extra hit per box. That is great. So we've got that Luis Robert. Let's pull up the team board so everyone can play along at home. Rated prospect, Relic, White Sox. Austin Hayes, Orioles. Christian Yelich, Brewers. Low numbered 6 out of 10. Ryan Borucki for the Blue Jays. Freddie Freeman, Braves. Rafael Devers, Red Sox. Nicholas Castellanos, Tigers. And 70 of 99, Blue, Kevin Newman, Pirates, going to Nana. All right, folks, that is it for Donruss. I don't think we're going to be breaking that for the rest of this year unless we happen to buy some more boxes for some mixers or something. That is all she wrote on Donruss this year. Up next is one box of 2018 Panini Prism Football. And the question that's on everyone's mind is, will he say Sonny Michael or Sony Michelle? Stay tuned to find out. We'll see you in just a minute. All right, folks. Now I'm gonna do something real quick here. Pull down the break grid. We're gonna be doing Prism next. Before we do that, I'm gonna give someone a quick buzz and see if he answers. Is this Chris McVeigh of Buck City Breaks?
Is this Christopher of Crack and Wax?
It is so much Christopher from Crack and Wax. My dude, we are live on air in Crack and Wax Manor in the live break room. How you doing, sir?
I'm well, man. We are live as well, and you are talking to you on a watch while I'm breaking. This is revolutionary stuff right here. Christopher, what's going on, buddy?
Oh my gosh, we are about to do one final box of Panini Prism, and I've got a guy in the chat room who says we're gonna pull us a one-on-one, but I don't think we can do it without a little woo. We need someone to cue that woo for us, please.
Oh, we got it, baby. Are you ready to go, Seattle? Yeah, let's cue it out. Cue. Woo!
All right, man, we've got your blessing. I think we're gonna do it. How's the break going over there tonight?
Yeah, we're having a fun time here. We're gonna half case 2018 Contenders football. Nice long riff here. We got the dual screens up. So if you've never seen this before, man, you have to watch the replay. We're both breaking at the same time. It's really neat. It's a lot of fun. We enjoy it.
That's nuts. Yeah, I saw you building your little studio out. That's got to be rad, man. I if I ever end up down there, you got to give me the quick tour. That looks so cool.
Yes.
All right, man.
We'll fly you down on our private Buck City jet.
Hey, you guys got any breaks coming up? You want a quick shout out? You got any breaks coming up? You want to shout out real quick?
I don't think that's Phil. I think we're all Phil for tonight, man. But when you guys are done, if anybody wants to come over here and hang out, we'll probably put some impromptu stuff together and just hang out for the evening, man. So
there you go.
You come kick it with us when you're done, man. Just come say hi and shout out anything you guys got going on this weekend.
Yeah, we'll be sorting and watching you guys. All right, you guys have a good break. Thanks for queuing that woo for us, and keep cracking that wax. All right.
All right, brother. Take care.
See ya. All right. Well, that was fun. All right, Ronald, we got that woo queued from Buck City Breaks. We might get that 101 for you now, but before we do that, we gotta let's see. Tell BCB I said hello from the other chat. I'm sorry, I missed that. All right. Well, anyhow, this is a 4-team hybrid break, which means pick one team, get 3 additional random teams. We're doing this one box. It is 12 cards per pack, 12 packs per box. We are looking for, gosh, I think 3 autographs, right? Yeah, 3 autographs and 9 numbered parallels per box on average. As you know, that's that keyword, on average. That means, unfortunately, one of those autographs might be the dreaded 150 Panini points, but you never know. Here we go, folks. Let's find out how many times we're going to have to randomize our list. We're going to do all 3 dice again. Let's pull down the chat room so we can see. We got a 4, we got a 3, we got a 1. That equals 8 times. We are going to randomize, and I just want to make sure I've got my proper sheet up. Looks like I do. There we go. I'm going to take all the remaining unpicked teams. So, of course, 8 teams were picked, leaving the rest of these bad boys to be randomized 8 times. Trying to get my nephews in is I'm not sure if they would really go after the Vikings or not at this point. I think the one nephew did well, the other one I think got kind of burned a little bit. So. All right, we are dropping that into our team assignment board. Now I'm going to take our 8 wax crackers, and yes, there are 8 different wax crackers this time. If you folks are watching this, remember we are going to be doing some luminance later in the year to kind of kickstart our football cake. I've got some sweet tooth issues talking about chocolate chip cookies and cake. Case break later in the year, and I did come up with some nicknames for some of you folks. So if you don't recognize your name on here, don't worry, your cards will be going to the right spot. I know who everyone is. Josh, I saw you in the room, so obviously, I'm sorry, I did not come up with a nickname for you, man. I'm so sorry. I feel bad. I feel terrible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 teams, and we're going to do that all over again. That's kind of nice that it's all in 8s. 8 teams per randomization, randomizing 8 times each time. Do that once again for our wax crackers. I don't know if all of you are in the room, but we, of course, will be offering up a trade window as soon as we have everything randomized and assigned, as always. LQ, if you are out there in the world, hello, my dear. I hope you're having fun making me that kind of chocolate chip cookies. All right, now we'll do one last round with the back 8. Here we go. That's the one word you never want to hear your breaker say is whoops, because usually like a large thud has happened either directly before or after that word. All right, folks. Now excuse the nicknames, but the team assignments are as follows. Andy C. Sorry, no nickname. Patriots, Dolphins, Texans, and Lions. Grizz, Broncos, Jags, Bears, and Panthers. Mr. Ginter, Ravens, Saints, Packers, and Rams. Josh M. Giants, Bucks, Niners, Chargers. Pez, Jets, Eagles, Colts, Vikes. PR Nuts, Chiefs, Bengals, Redskins, Cowboys. Rep Diaz, Falcons, Titans, Steelers, and Cardinals. Schwabi with the Browns, Seahawks, Raiders, and Bills. So it is that time. Let's put up the clock. Let's put up the chat room. It is 8:18 p.m. our time. We will give you until 8:20 p.m. our time to make any trades that you might want to make. And go. PR Nuts wants to trade. Now, what are you willing to trade there, Mr. Scott? I'm surprised no one's willing to bet on me accidentally pronouncing Sony Michel's name incorrectly. This is one of those breaks where I would rather have LQ do this one, because you think I'm bad with names. Scott's willing to give up the Cowboys or the Redskins. Well, I know we've got people in the room. I know Josh was here, and I know Mr. Ginter was around somewhere, but I don't think, once again, just no trades are happening here, and that happens, you know. All right. Clock says it's 8:20 p.m. our time. I think we are going to close up the trades. There we go. I will make that team board, and we will get to cracking. The other thing I have to remember is making sure that I'm doing this to be correct. I accidentally put this on my baseball board once. I think that is the sketch. And yeah, that was a lot of fun. Trying to figure it out. Thankfully, I hadn't gone on air. I was able to fix it before we went on air. No one even knew until just now. When I just mentioned it just now. All right, folks. Here comes that team board. Boom. I think everything looks good. I think we're about ready to crack that wax. What do you think, folks? All right, before we do that, if you're watching us on YouTube, please do us a big favor. Give us a thumbs up. That really helps with our analytics. Be sure to vote in the poll at the top here. Let us know what you thought of this break. Comment below. Let us know what you thought the hit of the break was. And as always, you can also find us, if you're not looking for us on crackanwax.com, you can find us on other social media outlets, except for Google+, because that doesn't exist anymore. But you can find us at Twitter at crackanwax or facebook.com/crackanwax. Now let's do it, shall we? One nice sealed box of Prism football, 3 autos, 9 number parallels, 12 cards per pack, 12 packs per box, and Prism baseball is actually using the same configuration this year, which has me very intrigued. Prism baseball from years back, and I say this a lot, Prism baseball from years back was just horrendous. I was not a fan. But if they're using the configuration and the technology that they use for football and basketball, I'm sure it's going to be an impressive product. Alrighty, now remember, we've had good luck with Prism in the past. We did pull our very first Saquon autograph out of Prism. Oh, I have high hopes, and I do love the way these look. See, I love these, and it's Russell Wilson. Just so beautiful. And this Prism is numbered 221 of 275. Oh, yeah, I haven't pulled Mahomes out yet. This would be, boy, that would be a way to go out. What would win the hit of the night then? Would it be the Acuna patch auto that we pulled earlier, or would it be our first ever Mahomes auto if we happen to pull one? I'm conflicted. It'd have to be the Mahomes for me. Beautiful Terry Bradshaw Hall of Fame. Look at that Jamal Adams. Just love how that glistens in the lamplight. That's 31 of 75. Of course, those Kid Reporter cards are dead. Josh Rosen has been traded to the Dolphins. Oh my gosh. And I think that's Buck City Adam, right? You're the Dolphins guy. How do you feel about that? Darius Geis or Juice? I'm very sorry about that. I think it's Geis. Very sorry about that. Rookie introduction. Lovely orange. Dan Bailey die cut. 36 of 249. And I'm sure some of you probably were following the draft yesterday too. What are your thoughts? All right, we've got a Roquan Smith auto for the Bears. Bears going to Grizz. Grizz is just having a night. Let me tell you. Getting that silver Prism auto of Roquan Smith. Nana. Hey, good to see you. You got a couple of hits tonight, by the way. I don't think you saw it, but you're getting a couple things from us. I mean, is anyone surprised that Kyler went number 1? Baker Mayfield. Hey, I wouldn't mind pulling that auto either. So Mahomes, Baker, H.A. Bowie. That is 113 of 275. Booyah. Booyah. There's an auto back there. All right. Our auto behind Mike Evans is Cedric Wilson Jr. for the Cowboys. Silver Prism auto. Going to PR Nuts, who, if I remember correctly, wanted to trade those Cowboys away. Congrats, Scott. Looking for one more autograph. Die cut of Riley Ferguson. And that is number 36 of 199. Trifecta Mayfield, Chubb, and Gordon. Jimon Moore, orange die cut, 80 of 249 for the Packers. BCB queued that woo. That means we got to pull a one-on-one. And if we don't, then they just didn't woo hard enough. Ah, I love that. Kiko Alonso, Dolphins. 44.99. All right, DZ, have a good night. Thanks for stopping in. Keep looking for those 2 of 1s, buddy. Devin McCourty. 12 of 49. Patriots. Not an X-Fractor. Ooh, there's our hit. We'll just cycle through those cards again to get to our hit. All right, our final autograph behind this Antonio Brown Silver Prism. Arden Key, Oakland Raiders. Going to Schwabi. Jason Schwab, 67-75. All right, so unless there's an extra auto, there's no Mahomes. And we've got one pack left for a woo-worthy 1 of 1. Richie James. Nope, I don't think we're going to get that 1-on-1. 246 of 275, though. And that does it for our Prism football break. Just check the box, make sure I didn't miss any packs. Nope, that is it. All right, hit recap. Arden Key, Raiders. Cedric Wilson Jr., Cowboys. Roquan Smith. I do want to point out, I just noticed this. There is a heck of a... Do you see that? That looks like a scratch or a gouge or something there. Who's got the Bears? Grizz, dude, I just noticed that just now. It looks like someone pressed their thumbnail or something into it. That's not just that's like a cut. There's a cut in this card. Or you know what it actually looks like? It looks like a hair or something. I mean, I don't want to touch it, but... Well, Grizz, I am sorry about that. Boy, I'm going to have to watch the replay and make sure that came out of the pack that way, but I don't think that happened here. Well, that does it for us tonight. No 1-of-1 from Buck City Breaks. We need to feel it from the heavens next time, boys. Really cue up that woo next time. We need that woo-worthy 1-of-1. Otherwise, it was a great break. Got a couple different cards that are easily going to make it onto the hit of the night. I don't think we reached our goal, but Mr. Ginter did donate $20. Thank you so much, sir. That really does help. So that bumps up our total to Prevent Child Abuse America up to $320 for the month so far. We really do appreciate everything that you do to help us out, Mr. Ginter, as well as the rest of the Wax Crackers. Thank you all so much for your support in all of our charity breaks. Honestly, as I say every time, and I mean it every time, couldn't do it without you. LQ says hello, goodbye, good night, and I think that's all the parting words of wisdom I have, other than, as I mentioned before, next round of breaks, we're looking at more baseball. We're looking at new baseball, Tier 1, Big League, Prism Baseball, Definitive Collection, lots of stuff coming up. It's going to be a ton of fun. And again, Dame Debbie, congratulations. For those who didn't hear the news earlier, you can ask her. But we're gonna have a new collector in the hobby. You can take that hint as you will. All right, folks, I think that is all we've got for this tonight. Unless anybody has anything else to say in the chat room, I think we're going to call it a night. We're going to do some sorting. We're going to check out what Buck City Breaks has going on over there. Head on over to buckcitybreaks.com if you're looking for some more football breaks and anything else they've got going on tonight. Otherwise, as always, I always forget to do this at the end. I always keep wanting to do my little shtick. Again, thumbs up. If you're watching, comment below. Let me know what you thought the hit of the night was. Vote in the poll at the top. Let us know what you thought of this break now. And as always, keep cracking that wax. Have a good weekend, everybody.